So going back to the Blackout ICT Awards, what did that feel like versus every other time you performed in town?
That one was that was like a Rocky 3 kind of situation. That it was so many. Shout out to Blackout ICT, all the people that run it, and shout out to Paris and Mark Walker and Aaron Garcia and all the special people to put that thing together. This is the inaugural show. It was at the Crown Uptown Theater, and they did a damn good job, especially for it being their first year. I'm excited for next year, see all the improvements. But yeah, man, I believe the Walkers, who just a family friend, knowing them since I was a kid, they reached out to me. They had seen me at the DC Young Fly show. I'd opened up for DC at Century 2, the Mary Jane Theater, back in August. And they had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And I was like, it was like, is that the Crown Uptown? I was like, absolutely. And I just knew leading up to it, hearing all the people that were nominated, hearing all the people that's going to be there. I knew it was going to be a lot of people there who had either heard that I did stand up or may have seen me years ago, or, you know what I mean? I knew it was a little buzz surrounded, but I knew it was a lot of people in the building that knew I did stand up, but I hadn't actually seen me. Yeah. So I knew at that night, I was going to have to come with that tenacity, because it was the blackout and it was blacked out and we was dressed to the nines. People was drinking. So yeah, I just knew I had to come with that jugular.
Well, what about the response in general after the fact?
It was incredible, man. It was the love and appreciation I feel. It was a lot of buzz. It had made it back all the way back to the white folks at my job at the bank and stuff. Folks was talking about it. It was crazy. Like, cats still talking about it today. It's crazy.
Does it ever make you, or did it ever make you nervous? Like, all right, I'm finna go tell these jokes. I'm gonna tell like some raw jokes, but I gotta make sure my job is cool on some of this shit that I'm saying.
Well, no. I mean, all the jobs that I done had, I've always clearly communicated that to them, that I'm a stand-up comedian. That's my dream, and that's what I'm gonna do. And they all know, like my current job, they already know at one point when this dream or career, reality, whatever, when it's strong enough to support me, that the everyday job, you know what I mean, gonna be put to the side.
Was they ever like, hey, you can say whatever you want, don't fuck up the money? Or did you go and say, all right, I ain't gonna ever say shit about this job?
They were just like, as long as you don't drop our name or the company name, you straight.
Hey, you ever told a joke about the job? Like,
oh yeah,
shitting on the job.
Not necessarily shitting on the job, but shit, you know, it's you can find some potpourri in that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can gloss it up a little bit. But yeah, you know, I mean, I talked about my boss, coworkers, all of that shit. But I'm fortunate that my boss and people, they support me at my job. Like, they didn't came to see me do stand up at Loony Bin, and my boss has literally been like front row while I'm talking about other coworkers that she know. And I'm fortunate enough I got a cool ass boss that ain't gonna, you know what I mean, gonna fuck me over.
Now you can't, but the one thing you can't go up there and do is just start snitching though.
Oh no.
Start telling the type of shit that, like, man, my boss ain't supposed to know about this.
Man, snitches get stitches. Snitches don't get shit for Christmas if you ain't got no job.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Maybe. Tekashi coming home. That's
mean, that's a new trend. That's a buzzing trend that we ain't gonna touch on.
All right. I mean,
but yeah, I'm gonna leave that to Tekashi. But yeah, ain't no snitching. It's if you keeping it real, just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But like, most of the time when you up there, you want to say some shit that's understood. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be. But nah, ain't no dry snitching going on when I'm up there.
Now, there was the controversy that went with the Blackout ICT Awards too. I mean,
we got to talk about it.
You killed it. You didn't walk away with the award though,
right?
How'd you feel about that?
I did feel a little snubbed. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, we left it up to the people.
Yeah,
they left it up to the people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at nobody but yourself at the end of the day. I took that shit to the chin, took it with a smile. Shit, I didn't storm out like half of the other people did. I didn't make no posts shitting on the network or the people that put it together or nothing like that.
Did you expect to win though? Considering the circumstances,
I expected to win because they asked me to perform. And that was naive of me. That was like, I didn't expect it. It was like I was going back and forth. Like, okay, I was like, I mean, I don't see why they would have me perform if I wasn't gonna win. But I was like, they did leave it up to the voters. But I don't know. I was just like, I don't give a damn. But they were very strategic in the order of the show. They had me perform before they announced.
Oh, you got to.
Whatever. But shit.
If it was
That's
Drake,
very
and they like Drake
strategic.
is losing, it's like, we need Drake to do this time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We need him to put on a good show. And they knew I still took it as a badge of honor because they could have asked anybody to perform and they asked me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I did it and I murked it and everybody who's anybody in the city got to see it. And it's on video on my Facebook, on YouTube, on my YouTube channel as well. Search me on YouTube. But the fact that it was received and appreciated the way it was, and it led to other opportunities, shit, that was just a cute piece of glass with somebody's name engraved on it, as far as I'm concerned.
Why the hell I'm kind of famous? Who the hell she know?